So today is March 30th, and I am going to read to you a post that I wrote on March 30th, 2021. I think I wrote this when we were visiting Denver before we actually moved here. So this post is called National Pencil Day. Many people, including myself, consider me old school, and I have a link to an old school post that I wrote. So it shouldn't be a surprise that I would get so excited to learn about National Pencil Day. Pencils are so my jam. I can't wait to celebrate this National Day. I use pencils to write so many notes that I go through them like water. Every fall, when it's time to buy new school supplies, my kids do not need pencils because their school provides them, but that doesn't stop me from taking advantage of the low back-to-school prices and buying fresh packs of number twos. National Pencil Day commemorates the day Hyman Lipman received his patent for a pencil with an eraser attached. The day has been observed since the 1970s, according to nationaldaycalendar.com. Hyman Lipman received the first patent for attaching an eraser to the end of a pencil on this day in 1858. Before that time, pencils and erasers existed separately. Lipman combined the two, making two tools much more convenient to use. The intuitive businessman also manufactured envelopes for his stationery shop and was the first to add adhesive to the flap of envelopes. Thank you for being innovative, Mr. Lipman. Although I usually use up the eraser on my pencils before the pencil is ready to toss away, so I attach a handy eraser cap to the end. See photo above. To me, it extends the life of the pencil and it gives back some of its height. I know, I'm a dork. Read below to learn about why I feel validated for coveting the pencil and how pencils played a big part in history. On the nationaldaycalendar.com website, they informed us that during World War II, Cumberland Pencil Company out of Keswick, England, produced pencils that were designed to function. However, the pencils were hollow with graphite on either end. Between the graphite, the makers had stowed maps to aid captured military personnel in their escape to freedom. Charles Fraser Smith designed them in 1942, and at night when the factory closed, workers would assemble them under secrecy. The miniature maps detailed escape routes from prison of war camps and also included a miniature compass. Through the war, these small tools were issued to members of the Royal Air Force and sent to POW camps. Charles Fraser Smith was another innovative person. Imagine how tiny those maps needed to be in order to fit inside the pencil. I wonder if those pencils are still made. Maybe instead of escape maps, we could roll up the secret recipes for our favorite hot dishes, book titles, or kids' cell phone numbers. I can never remember their numbers. The website also states, in the United States, most pencils are painted yellow. It is believed this tradition began in 1890 when the L&C Hardtmuth Company of Austria-Hungary introduced their Kohl I Nor brand, named after the famous diamond. They intended the pencil to be the world's best and most expensive pencil. However, other companies began to copy the yellow color so that their pencils would be associated with the high quality brand. Who would have thought that something as simple as a pencil would need an image boost? I love that there was this desire to dress up the pencil in order to be fancy enough to be compared to a diamond. I agree with the pencil company. Pencils are gems. And then I have pictures. These may look fancy, but they only cost $1 for 12 pencils at the Dollar Tree. And then these packets of pencils, 12 pencils per pack, will make super fun, thoughtful pinches, especially because the gift can be considered 2 for 1. On the pencils, the pencils can celebrate National Pencil Day, and 2, they can get someone excited to celebrate Easter too. And then I call this pack the Costa Rica pencil pack because it's just fun, relaxing pencils, but useful too. Pura Vida, they had like pineapples and palms on them. I wish I had my act together because I would have sent a pencil pack to each of our teachers or to my gal pals who use pencils just as much as I do. However, National Pencil Day is celebrated on March 30th every year, and since that is today, the pencils wouldn't make it on time. Bummer, but there is a silver lining. There always is, and that is that I get to give that it gives me an opportunity to let the lovely hotel staff, the ones who have been taking care of us since we arrived. My hub has been here since January 15th, 2021, that we are so grateful and we are thinking of them. Doing this brings me so much joy. I should be looking for houses, but instead I'm planning ways to give out pencil pinches. I can't wait to deliver them. Pinches.